there are a few different attack strategies that you can be using this season. We're going to take a look at a few of these. Martin has been using heavy rush with brick.
Go, go, go!
You can see all heavies. He's been using the heavies to clear a little bit. And then he's using cluster grenade to clear some of the mines and take out the last ER. Typical heavy rush style, flaring around straight onto the ER on some layouts, depending on like the layout, defensively, all that kind of stuff. Cluster grenade at max level, which is tick 4 brick, I believe, gives you max level cluster grenade. 2 hits of that on an ER will take it out. You want to keep that one in mind. Big shout out to the awesome Flint, Michigan for beating Martin with this attack. Flint's using a different loadout. He's using heavies, rifles, grens, and medics. As you can see with this one, it's literally a case of basically going for the full clear. As you can see, using battle orders as well to speed things along. Obviously, it's obviously going to be a little bit slower than like the heavy rush going from ER to ER, but depending on the layout, this is going to be a little bit more reliable. You're going to be able to clear, full clear more often than what the full heavy loadouts will. Another one of his opponents was using the rifles and grens, using brick and battle orders as well. This is another one just using all grens just to basically full clear the whole map. Using rifles as distraction and as a meat shield against like the single shot stuff, the stuff that like boom cannons and stuff that can reach the grens. Using the rifles then to feed those into the attack slowly to distract those guys, and they're also good for clearing mines as well. One attack strategy that is definitely becoming dominant, I would say, possibly become the meta as such, is heavy Zuka or heavy rifle Zuka. People are using this really effectively. Shout out to Scully, who was showcasing it earlier on his stream. This guy has used like 1 or 2 boats of Zukas, a boat of rifles, and then a couple of boats of heavies. He's used rifles to get himself off the beach and into the battle, and then he's feeding the heavies in slowly as and when he needs to be his meat shield, clear a few of those mines, all that kind of stuff. This guy also went with the heavy Zukas attack, 2 boats of Zukas and the rest heavies, but he's gone for the full drop straight off the rip. It's probably not the smartest move, especially when you're going against splash damage defenses like mortars, flamethrowers, because what happened is all your heavies are going to die at the same time. Instead of feeding them in 1 boat at a time, delay dropping your boats. By doing those delay drops, you get like a little trickle of heavies, little feeding all the way through the battle, which is what you want. You don't want them all dying on the first flamethrower as you come off the beach. So for Martin's tech right now, max gunboat, max landing craft, obviously. He basically skipped rifles and grens, or he totally skipped grens. He did put a couple of ticks into his rifles at the very start just to help him get off the rip of the season. Max mines, cannons, shock mines, flamethrowers. He's currently tick 4 DBD, tick 4 flares. He's skipped the med kits, skipped snipers, tick 4 Zukas. I think, like I said before, I think they're going to become really good part of the meta, so they might be worth maxing out. That's probably his plan. And then he's gone through medics to heavies and then straight down to boom cannons, maxing out troop damage. He's got Mrs. Brick at tick 3, which gives you max level cluster grenade. And like I said before, 2 hits of that will take an ER out. And then he's now saving for 4 ER, I imagine, or he might pick up shot bombs at some point. As you can see, the strats he's been using has got him all the way up into gold, rank 17, well and truly on his way to diamond. The layout is one of those ones that's probably quite popular now. Most people have worked out how to hit it. It is really good at causing a fizzle. Mine placement is key on this one. Obviously, you've got the mortars on the beach to kill those first early rifles, and the grens, if people use grens and don't flare back on the beach or flare to a mortar, obviously the mortars are going to hit those grens quite easily on the beach, whilst they take a while to take those mortars out. So people can lose quite a lot of grens and rifles off the rip by placing those 2 mortars on the beach. We've got the boom cannon there as well, which will reach down and take out the hero. Hopefully if people drop brick first, that boom cannon there will welcome them to your warship. And then we've got the flanking boom cannons, mortars, cannons, all that kind of stuff to split troops up, create a bit of distraction, slow the hit down. And then we've got obviously the mines. The shock mines are on the path between the ERs, and then a few more defenses up the back here, again just to slow people down. A few shock mines to slow the hit down, hopefully fizzle by the time you get to the cannon on the corner. Thank you, Martin, for letting me use your footage once again for these videos. Big shout out to you. Smash that like and subscribe, guys. Make sure you tune in for the next Bullships. Huge thanks to our Patreon supporters and channel members. Without you guys, we couldn't do these videos and streams and all that kind of stuff as often as we do. If you're interested in supporting the channel, you can do that via Patreon or through the channel members, links to which are in the description. It's not required, but it is really appreciated. Like I said, it does help. Or you can use code BBTFRG. That is really appreciated as well. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.